emotional leader of this Washington team, and when she starts hot, that's a good sign for Washington.
Last night, Becky Perry, a senior from Austin, Texas, had 18 kills against Nebraska. Took 42 swings at the ball. Becky Perry over 1,000 kills for the Huskies. As Kat Brown serves, a sophomore. Leads the Pac-10 in blocking. She's in the backcourt for Cal now. That ball long from Kylan Munoz.
It's going to be important for Kylan Munoz, number 24, on the outside for Washington, to have a good night. She struggled a little bit offensively last night. She needs to minimize the errors.
Kat Brown serves again. Goes right at Becky Perry. And Kendra Carlson, you told us to look for her, and she was big.
That is a nice in-system play by Washington. So it all starts with a good pass, and on a perfect pass, you're allowed to run your offense because you have the tempo, you have the ball where you want it, you can set any of your hitters.
Kelsey Dunaway serving. And an ace for Kelsey Dunaway, the sophomore from Bainbridge Island, Washington.
Kelsey Dunaway is the third middle blocker for Washington. She comes in and plays back row for Lauren Barfield, but she's also competing for that middle blocker spot as well.
Tough serve, forces Carly Lloyd out of system, fewer options. And a smart play from Tara Murray off the block.
Tara Murray's playing the best volleyball of her career at Cal. Her hitting percentage is above 300. Prior to this year, she was hitting under 200.
It's a big turnaround for her as Carly Lloyd serves. Middle attacks picked up by Robin Rostrader. And Perry, nice dig. And that ball long, Robin Rostrader, the libero, dives for it and gets a little touch. And you see the helmet on Robin Rostrader, a series of concussions in high school followed by another concussion her freshman year. Led the training team to put this on her. She feels more secure and it's safer.
Well, I can understand that a concussion is a serious injury. She's allowed to play free, and she says it doesn't affect her game.
Yeah, and it did give her a degree of comfort, according to the training staff, to know that if she were to get another knee to the head, and that's how she got those concussions, she'd have a measure of protection. Cal serving now, Tara Murray, who goes wide. And Holly, something we saw last night with the Huskies was a lot of service errors, and that really ended up hurting them in the end.
You're right. Well, both teams want to serve tough. They want to get the other team in trouble and take them out of system so they can limit their offensive options. So we're going to see both teams really trying to put the pressure on service-wise.
Rostrader, nice pass, leads to a kill in the middle from Shannon Huari.
That ball was passed really tight, but Carly Lloyd is so strong. She jumps up, saves it. Shannon Huari, who's hitting over 400 on the season. Nice cutback kill.
Perry, deep off the net. Lloyd goes to the outside and beautiful digs. Orlandini again. A great pursuit by the Huskies defense.
We saw some nice swinging by freshman outside hitter for Cal, Adrian Ginn. She's been playing extremely well. She's number 5 in white.
As you look at Jennifer Orlandini and the libero for the Huskies. Passes that ball, overpass, big block. Becky Perry. Right behind the setter goes Bianca Rowland.
Look at this pancake dig by Holford, number 3 in purple. And then Bianca Rowland, the junior middle blocker for Washington, who is so key to this Washington offense.
Washington libero Jenna Orlandini serving. Huge. Off the hands of Lauren Barfield.
Lauren Barfield at 6'5", has the advantage with size, but Kat Brown tools the block. That means using the blocker's hands out of bounds for Cal.
Sophomore Corey Johnson serves. They are keeping the ball away from Orlandini. As you look at Lauren Barfield behind the setter with a kill.
Lauren Barfield, number 8 in purple, does not get a lot of sets, but when she does, she can be very effective at her size.
As Barfield's first swing of the night. Carly Lloyd tries to attack that ball and do something with it, and the process gets in the net a little.
Carly Lloyd, number 1 in white, is a very offensive-minded setter. This ball is tight to the net. She goes for it, little too aggressive on the follow-through, and touches the net.
Jenna Hagelin serves. Lloyd miscommunicated, it looks like, with Adrienne Guillen. And it results in a Husky kill.
Nice transition by Washington. Jim McLaughlin said their transition, that means off a dig, their transition offense was the best it's been all season last night against Nebraska. They hope to continue that trend.
Backcourt attack against the triple block. Not enough for Tara Murray. She powers through.
Nice back row kill for Tara Murray. They lead her in front of that 10-foot line. Nice kill with a triple block from Washington in front of her.
Tara Murray, second in conference, third in the NCAA in kills per set. Megan Schmidt, again serving for the Bears. And a big bang, Rossretter tries to get it up, but the kill goes to Kendra Carlson.
Nice start for Kendra Carlson. She's an excellent hitter from both sides of the court. She hits left and right side, but specifically lines up opposite the setter on the right side.
And a service ace for the Huskies.
Cal is one of the best passing teams in the country, so it takes a lot to put that kind of pressure on Cal.
Outside, Becky Perry digs the ball. They go back again. It's a clean kill for Kendra Carlson.
Kendra Carlson looks really good and most confident attacking from the right side of the court.
Kendra Carlson, 5 kills as the Huskies go on a 3-0 run.
The NCAA Women's Volleyball Regional Finals is presented by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. We'll pick you up. And in part by the Capital One Cup. To learn more, go to CapitalOneCup.com.
Washington with a 4-point lead early in the first set, and serving now is Becky Perry, who's had a very tough year. She lost her sister in September to an apparent murder-suicide.
Tiffany Perry, her sister, her best friend, was killed in an apparent murder-suicide by her ex-boyfriend. And Becky Perry has really worked hard and focused on volleyball. It's probably been a nice distraction for her. And her family's been here to support her.
Lauren Barfield got all of that. The Huskies building a lead now with 4 consecutive points as Perry continues to serve. Touch on the ball, and that one goes to Cal.
When Cal passes that well, delivers the ball to Carly Lloyd's hands, they are such an effective offense. They're hitting .311 on the year. That's the program's best hitting percentage ever.
That may be why they resulted in their best finish ever in Pac-10 conference play. Murray. And it goes back to Munoz, but is picked up. Orlandini makes that dig happen, and now the block of Washington brought the ball down with them, and point goes to Cal.
Both of Cal's middle blockers, Shannon Hawari, number 7 in white, who's in the front row right now, are very effective hitters. Carly Lloyd gets them the ball as much as possible, especially in transition.
Orlandini, rare sight as they get an ace off of her.
Jenna Orlandini, the libero, number 4 in white for Washington, passes 40% of the balls for her team. That time just trying to take a little too much court.
Hagman goes outside to Munoz. Orlandini in the right spot. And the second time, Tara Murray says, "How dare you dig my ball?"
Not easy to slow down Tara Murray, one of the best hitters in the country right now.
Timeout for Washington as Cal has surged back. Will the Bears be able to take control early in this first set? It has been a full day of volleyball. First, USC, then Penn State to their 4th straight national semifinal. And finally, Texas will make their 3rd consecutive appearance in an NCAA semifinal. One spot remains. Will it be Cal or Washington to face USC in the All-Pac-10 national semifinal? They have the 2nd semifinal, and Texas and Penn State, a rematch of last year's national championship, will be the 1st national semifinal. Kat Brown serving for the Bears. Trading middle attacks, advantage Cal. Shannon Hawari killed.
There's that highly effective transition set to the middle. Carly Lloyd has great chemistry with both her middle blockers on that play.
Off the block goes Kendra Carlson.
Washington passed the ball extremely well, ran a quick tempo. That means a little bit faster set. Back to Kendra Carlson. She is very effective with that set.
6 kills, no errors, hitting .667. She's the key, Holly, that you said she was going to be. Carlson again mixing it up. It's still in play. No, outside the antenna. And the ball goes to Washington.
The antennas are the red and white sticks or antennas that border the net. The ball cannot go outside of them or touch them.